Still ahead, San Antonio comes alive in the pages of a new book.
We will talk with the author and photographer who made it happen when we come back. Don't go away. Welcome back. A new coffee table book about to hit the shelves showcases San Antonio's rich history and is accompanied by some dramatic photos.
It's the second such book for local author Gerald Lair and photographer Mark Langford. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Second book. First one must have been very successful for you to do a second one.
Actually, yeah. It's second printing, and we're doing real well with that one. And this one came about, the Chamber of Commerce liked the first one so much they approached us about a year ago, wasn't it, Jared?
Yes.
Gerald, you had a co-author on this book as well as the first. What's the difference between the first one, which was Portrait of the Fiesta City, and this second one that comes out, The Soul of Texas?
Well, my co-author was Susanna Naraki, who is the general manager of the Twig Bookshop. The difference in the two basically is that we shared the writing in both, but in the first book we wrote different sections about entertainment, the Alamo, the missions, and the second book is more of a chronological listing of the history of the city.
There seems to be so much you can photograph around the city. Is it hard to go through the pictures and decide which ones you want to use?
Well, yeah.
It is very hard.
What you see here is probably about 10, even with taking both books, it's probably about 10% of what I actually photographed. So in my archives at my studio, there's a whole lot more images than what you actually saw in the books.
Do you think there'll be a third version? I mean, I would think that you could come out with book after book, and I'm surprised that there aren't many coffee table books about San Antonio out there.
We were surprised too, but there are a couple of more that have been done in the last 10 years. This is San Antonio and the San Antonio story.
For both of you, what is your favorite part of doing this book?
Well, for me, it was getting around and approaching all the different subject matters from a different point of view. Because as a native here, we see all these things every day driving around. But it was seeing some of the different missions that I'd never seen before, and getting out and trying to make them look as dramatic as possible. And Jerry?
Well, for me, I just enjoyed writing the book. I'd never done this before. I enjoyed writing both of them, and it just gave me a better understanding of the city and its history.
How do you come about writing something like this? Be specific about something as far as we have a picture of the missions or something like that. How'd you do your research, and how long did it take?
The first book took longer than the second one. The first book, we took approximately 2 years to do it. You research by reading other people's books. You do a lot of reading. The second book was a lot easier for us to write. We were much more versed at that point.
Okay, well, let's take one more look at it. It's about to hit the bookshelves, right? Out?
Actually, it is out.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay. San Antonio, the soul of Texas, right there. We do have a close-up of it, and we want to remind everybody it's not just for visitors and those out-of-staters. Anybody living in Texas or San Antonio will enjoy it. Great coffee table book.
Thanks for joining us this morning.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, guys.